Go to a Ron Paul rally and his appeal is apparent.
Different strokes for different folks, as the old saying goes.
Especially on the economy. Anti-tax, anti-debt. Tea Party mantras Paul talked about well before they were cool.
I want to cut $1 trillion out of our spending in 1 year.
Libertarians love it.
The role of government in a free society, in a republic, should be to protect your liberties.
Isolationists eat it up.
I think we're in way too many wars, and it's time to change that and start bringing our military home to protect this country.
Anecdotally, I've had people come up to me that have been self-described Democrats who are going to caucus for Ron Paul strictly on the basis of his non-interventionist foreign policy beliefs.
Iowa's Republican chairman says Paul has an organization to behold. In 2008, he finished 5th with just 10% of the vote. But his supporters never left. They've been building a Paul infrastructure all over Iowa for 4 years. Campaign offices in tiny towns like here in Maquoketa. Population under 6,000.
I think it's an incredible example of the way he is organized around the state. I can't imagine that any campaign, either in the current caucus season or past caucuses, would have had an office in that small of a community.
But Paul's power in Iowa appalls many in the GOP establishment. Exhibit A about the Bush administration.
Just think of what happened after 9/11. Immediately, before there was any assessment, there was glee in the administration because now we can invade Iraq.
On foreign policy, this makes many Republicans go berserk.
Why does Israel need our help? We need to get out of their way.
So does his hands-off attitude towards a nuclear-armed Iran.
That makes him a very dangerous person to be our next president.
Paul opposes sanctioning Iran.
I think we should not put on sanctions. They are act of war.
Ron Paul wants to abandon the world. And I often think that if Ron Paul was around at the time of the American Revolution, would he have told the French to stick their nose out of our affairs and stay home, and then we'd have lost the revolution.
But even worried Republicans who call Paul dangerous say they get it. For caucus goers who want to send Washington a message, this is hard to pass up.
Got $1 trillion year one. That's trillion with a T. Department of Education, gone. Interior, Energy, HUD, Commerce, gone. Later, bureaucrats. That's how Ron Paul rolls.